Hello students, now I am doing class for class 10. So today's topic is uniform rate of growth. So in the last class also we were doing the same topic, that is uniform rate of growth. So let us do the problem now. So in the last class we were doing, let us work out 6.2, that is page number 117. The last problem was question number 3, we did that. Now we will do question number 4. So what is question number 4 here? As a result of Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan, the students leaving the school before completion, the students are readmitted. So the students in a year is increased by 5% in comparison to its previous year. So the question is, due to Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan, the students are also readmitted, so that in each and every year, the percentage of students are increasing every year by how much percent? By 5% in comparison to the previous year. That is, rate of increase of students per year is 5%. तो यहाँ के भन्दैछ त सर्व शिक्षा अभियानको सहायताद्वारा स्टुडेन्ट्सहरु फेरि स्कुलमा रिएडमिसन हुँदैछ उनीहरुको त प्रत्येक वर्ष स्टुडेन्ट्स कति रेटले इन्क्रिज हुँदै जाँदैछ भन्दैछ यहाँ 5% रेटले चाहिँ इन्क्रिज हुँदै जाँदैछ एभ्री इयर percentage of students are increasing every year by 5% in comparison to the previous years, right? So now, if the number of such readmitted students in a district be 3528 in the present year, the अहिलेको इयरमा जुन चाहिँ number of students readmission, the number of students readmitted is equal to 3528 in the present year. Okay. Now let us write by calculating the number of students readmitted 2 years before in this manner. So you have to find out the number of students readmitted 2 years before in this manner. Is that clear to all of you? The सर्व शिक्षा अभियान को सहायता द्वारा प्रत्येक वर्ष स्टुडेन्ट्स को संख्या कति पर्सेन्टेज ले बढ्दै जाँदैछ 5% ले बढ्दै जाँदैछ in comparison to the previous year, right? So now so in the present year, number of students readmitted is equal to 3528. So what was the number of students readmitted before 2 years in this manner? So is it clear to all of you? Question clear भयो? So अब हामी यो question गर्छौं. So now in this case, you have to find out the number of students readmitted 2 years before in this manner. That means you have to find out the number of students readmitted 2 years before in this manner. That means you have to find out the initial value. That is, the initial value here is, you have to find out the initial value. That means what was the number of students readmitted before 2 years? That is your initial value, isn't it? So V0 is equal to question mark. Okay, you have to find out the number of students readmitted 2 years before in this manner. That means you have to find out the initial value. That is V0 is equal to question mark. What is the value for N? N is equal to 2 years. Okay. Now, what was the number of students readmitted in the present year? It was 3528. That is the final value after 2 years. Final value after 2 years is 3528. What is the rate of increase of the number of students per year in percentage? So the students in a year is increased by 5% in comparison to its previous year. That is, the rate of increase of students per year is 5%. So R is equal to, this is your 5%. So यहाँ प्रत्येक वर्ष के हुँदै जाँदैछ? बढ्दै जाँदैछ. त प्रत्येक वर्ष बढ्दै गएपछि फर्मुला के हुन्छ? V is equal to V0 and within bracket 1 plus R upon 100 whole to the power n. Okay, so we know that V is equal to V0 within bracket 1 plus R upon 100 whole to the power n, right? So now what is V here? Your V is 3528 is equal to, what is V0? We don't know. We have to get the value for V0. So 1 plus, what is the rate of increase per year? It is 5%. 5 by 100 whole to the power. So you have to find out 2 years before. Number of students readmitted 2 years before. That means n is equal to 2 years. So is that clear now? So you can cancel here. 5 ones are 5, 5 20s are 100, 5 2s are 10, 0, right? So now let us simplify it. Let us simplify it. Or 3528 is equal to V0. So within bracket it is 1 plus 1 by 20 whole square. Or 3528 is equal to V0 within bracket 21s are 20 plus 1 is 21 by 20 whole square. Or 3528 is equal to V0 into 21 by 20 into 21 by 20, right? Or 3528 is equal to V0 into, let us simplify, 21 multiplied by 21. Let us do it in the rough work. Multiply 21 by 21, that is 1 ones are 1, 1 twos are 2. Again 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. 1, 4, 4. That is 441. It is 441 divided by 20 multiplied by 20. So it is 2 twos are 4, right? And this 0, 0. How many zeros are there? 2 zeros. Write down 2 zeros out here. Now you have to cross multiply. Below 3528 there is 1. Now you have to cross multiply, right? So let us do cross multiplication here. So cross multiply by 1 first. V0 into 441, which is equal to 3528. 3528 multiplied by 400. It is multiplied by 400. Okay. So, or what is V0 is equal to now? What is V0 is equal to? When this 441 goes to the right hand side, so on the right hand side it will be in the denominator. That is 3528 into 400 whole divided by 441, right? So now let us simplify it. 441 will divide 3528. So let us divide 3000. Let us divide 3528 by 441, right? So I think it goes 8 times. 8 ones are 8, 8 fours are 32, 2, 3, 8 fours are 32 plus 3 is 35. That means it goes 8 times, right? So 441 ones are 441. 441 into 8 is 3528. Or what is V0 now? Is equal to 8 zeros are 0, 8 zeros are 0, 8 fours are 32. So what were the number of students readmitted before 2 years? It is 3200. So this is the answer. Is it clear now? So write down the answer. Therefore, number of students readmitted before 2 years is equal to 3200. So this is the answer. Okay, so the answer is the number of students readmitted before 2 years is equal to 3200. So this is the answer. So now we'll do the next problem. So now we are doing question number 5. The question number 5 is, through the publicity of road safety program, the street accidents in Purulia district are decreased by 10% in comparison to its previous year. So due to road safety program, the street accidents in a district, that is in the Purulia district, is decreased by 10% in comparison to the previous year. The road safety program को सहायता द्वारा पुरुलिया डिस्ट्रिक्ट में चाहिँ प्रत्येक वर्ष रोड एक्सिडेंट कति पर्सेन्टले डिक्रिज हुँदै जाँदैछ 10% ले डिक्रिज हुँदै जाँदैछ in comparison to the previous years. Okay, now if the number of street accidents in this year be 8,748, let us write by calculating the number of street accidents 3 years before in this district. So now, so what is asked in the question, that if the number of street accident in the present year be 8,748, then what will be the number of street accidents 3 years before in that district? You have to let us write by calculating the number of street accidents 3 years before in this district. The यदि हालैमा number of street accidents चाहिँ कति भयो भने 8,748 भयो भने what will be the number of street accidents 3 years before in this district? Okay, so you have to find it. Okay, फेरि पनि म बुझाउने चेष्टा गर्दैछु. Due to road safety program, the number of street accidents in Purulia district are decreased by 10% every year in comparison to the previous years. Now, the number of road accidents in the present year is 8,748. So you have to find out the number of street accidents 3 years before in this district. The त्यो district मा 3 वर्ष पछाडि चाहिँ कति रोड एक्सिडेन्ट भएको थियो त्यो चाहिँ निकाल्नु पर्छ. Is the question clear to all of you? So okay, we'll start this question now. We'll start the solution now. So you have to find out the number of street accidents 3 years before in this district. 3 years before चाहिँ number of street accidents कति भयो त्यो निकाल्नु पर्छ. That is हामीले the initial value निकाल्नु पर्यो. That is V0 is equal to question mark. Okay, so what are the number of street accidents in this year? That is in this year means present year is 8,748. This is the final value. Okay, so V is equal to 8748. Okay, what is the rate of decrease? What is the rate of decrease in the accidents? It is 10% in comparison to the previous year. That is the value for R. R is equal to 10%. So you have to find out the number of street accidents 3 years before in this manner, right? That means N is equal to, what is the value for N? N is equal to 3 years. Now in this problem, every year the rate of decrease of street accidents is 10% in comparison to the previous year. That means it is decreasing every year, isn't it? So you have to write down minus sign in the formula. Is that clear? So we know that, what is the formula? B is equal to V0 within bracket 1 minus R upon 100 whole to the power N, because the rate of this accident, then there is the rate of decrease of accident in this Purulia district is 10% every year in comparison to the previous years. Is that clear? So the formula is V is equal to V0 within bracket 1 minus R upon 100 whole to the power N, because in this case the rate of decrease of road accident every year is R% in comparison to the previous years. That is R is equal to 10% here. Okay. So now V is equal to V0 within bracket 1 minus R upon 100 whole to the power n. Is that clear? So, or what is the value for V here? V is equal to 8748. 8748 is equal to, you have to find out the initial value. That is number of accidents 3 years before in the district. That is V0. 1 minus, what is R? It is 10. 10 divided by 100 whole to the power 3. Here the value for n is 3, right? So here 0, 0 gets cancels. You can cancel them. So let us simplify it now. Or 8748 is equal to V0 within bracket 1 minus 1 by 10 whole cube, right? Or 8748 is equal to V0 into, now we can simplify, 10 ones are 10, minus 1 is 9 by 10 whole cube, right? Or 8748 is equal to V0 into, so 9 by 10 whole cube means 9 by 10 is multiplied thrice. That is 9 by 10 into 9 by 10 into, this is 9 by 10. Okay. Let us simplify it. 8748 is equal to V0 into, this is 9 nines are 81 into 9 divided by, you can easily multiply 10 by 10 by 10. 1 ones are 1, 1 ones are 1. So how many zeros are there now? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 zeros. Write down 3 zeros after 1. Okay. So now multiply 81 by 9, or 8748 is equal to V0 into, now multiply 81 by 9. 9 ones are 9. 9 eights are 72 divided by, it is 1000. Right. So let us simplify it. So below 8748 there is 1. Now we can do cross multiplication, right? So let us do cross multiply here. Now cross multiply by 1 here, or V0 into 729, sorry, it is 729 is equal to 8748 into 1000 into what? 1000. Okay. So what is the value for V0? So V0 is equal to, it is 8748 into 1000, this whole divided by 729. Okay. So let us divide 8748 by 729. So 729 divides 8748. Let us divide it. Okay. 729 like 1 time answer. 729 5. 14 minus 9 5 6 4. This is 1, then 8. So 2, right? 2 nines are 18. 8 1 2 twos are 4 plus 1 5. 7 twos are 14, right? So it is crossed. The 729 day li how many times are there, sir? It goes 12 times. Okay. So you have to show the rough work also in the exams. Okay. So therefore, what is V0 is equal to 12 into 1000. 12 ones are 12. Then write down 3 zeros. So what are the number of road accidents 3 years before in that Purulia district? It is 12,000. So that is your answer. Okay. So write down the answer. Therefore, number of road accidents 3 years before. Number of road accidents 3 years before is equal to, it is 12,000. So this is the answer. So number of road accidents 3 years before is equal to, it is 12,000. So you can copy it. So we'll do the next question now. So now we'll do question number 6. The question number 6 is, a cooperative society of fishermen implemented such an improved plan for the production of fishes that the production in a year will be increased 10% in comparison to its previous years. The fisherman को एउटा कोअपरेटिभ सोसाइटीले यस्तो प्लान गरेछ जसमा कि प्रोडक्सन अफ फिशेस चाहिँ एभ्री इयर कति पर्सेन्टले इन्क्रिज हुँदै जाँदैछ 10% ले इन्क्रिज हुँदै जाँदैछ ठीक छ सो in the present year if the cooperative society can produce 406 quintals of fishes let us write by calculating what will be the production of fishes after 3 years so यदि हालैमा प्रोडक्सन अफ फिशेस चाहिँ कति भएछ 406 क्विन्टल्स भएछ so what will be the production of fishes after 3 years you have to find out what will be the production of fishes after 3 years okay त यहाँ जुन चाहिँ कोअपरेटिभ सोसाइटी छ फिशरम्यान को त्यो फिशरम्यान को कोअपरेटिभ सोसाइटीले चाहिँ एउटा के प्लान बनाएछ भन्दाखेरि प्रत्येक वर्ष चाहिँ प्रोडक्सन अफ फिशेस चाहिँ कति रेटमा बढ्दै जाओस् अरे 10% को रेटमा चाहिँ एभ्री इयर के हुँदै जाँदैछ बढ्दै जाँदैछ ठीक छ त हालैमा चाहिँ प्रोडक्सन अफ फिशेस चाहिँ कति रहेछ 406 क्विन्टल्स हालैमा चाहिँ प्रोडक्सन अफ फिशेस कति रहेछ 406 क्विन्टल्स सो व्हाट विल बी द प्रोडक्सन अफ फिशेस आफ्टर 3 इयर्स त यो चाहिँ तिमीले निकाल्नु पर्छ त यहाँ के दिएको छ भन्दाखेरि R को value दिएको छ 10%. What is the value for R? That is rate of increase per year is 10%. That is R is equal to here it is given as 10%, right? Now, what is the production of fishes in this year or in the present year? What was the production of fishes? It was 406 quintals, right? So V0 is equal to 406 quintals. That is production of fishes in this present year is 406 quintals. So what will be the production of fishes after 3 years? That means you have to find out the final value V after 3 years. Okay. So V is equal to question mark and N is equal to it is 3 years. त प्रत्येक वर्ष कति रेटमा बढ्दैछ अरे प्रोडक्सन अफ फिशेस 10% मा बढ्दै जाँदैछ इन्क्रिज हुँदै जाँदैछ दैट मीन्स इन द फर्मुला यू हैव टु राइट प्लस साइन सो व्हाट इज द फर्मुला V is equal to V0 within bracket 1 plus R upon 100 whole to the power n so this is the formula so we know that V is equal to V0 within bracket 1 plus R upon 100 whole to the power n right the increase हुँदै जाँदैछ भनेपछि हामीले के साइन लाउनु पर्यो प्लस साइन लाउनु पर्यो डिक्रिज भन्दाखेरि माइनस साइन त यहाँ इनिशियल भ्यालु र फाइनल भ्यालु चाहिँ तिमीले चिन्नु पर्यो राम्रोसँग ठीक छ त प्रेजेन्ट इयर दिएको छ तिमीले आफ्टर 3 इयर्स निकाल्नु पर्यो भनेपछि प्रेजेन्ट इयर भनेको त्यो V0 को भ्यालु भइगयो सो आफ्टर 3 इयर्स निकाल्नु पर्यो चाहिँ दैट इज द फाइनल भ्यालु दैट इज V is equal to question mark here okay so now let us substitute the values what is V is question mark you have to find out the value for V what is V0 406 within bracket 1 plus what is R here R is 10 divided by 100 whole to the power what is n is 3 so here n is 3 right so now in this case you can cancel this 0 gets cancels right so therefore V is equal to 406 within bracket 10 ones are 10 plus 1 is 11 by 10 whole cube right or V is equal to 406 into what is 11 by 10 whole cube that means 11 by 10 is multiplied thrice right 11 by 10 into 11 by 10 into 11 by 10 so let us simplify it or V is equal to 406 into So 11 is 121 into 11 divided by 10 into 10 into 10. What is it? 1 ones are 1, 1 ones are 1. How many zeros are there? 3 zeros. So you have to write 3 zeros after this 1. ठीक sir? अब यो multiply गर्नु ग्राफमा 121 into 100 into 11. Sorry, 121 into 11. Okay? So multiply it. 1 ones are 1, 1 twos are 2, 1 ones are 1. 1 ones are 1, 1 twos are 2, 1 ones are 1. That means 1, 3, 3, 1. That is 1331. Or V is equal to 406 into 1331 divided by 1000. Is it clear? So next, you have to multiply them, right? So 1331 should be multiplied by 406. 1331 should be multiplied by 406. Okay? Now let us multiply it. 6 ones are 6, 6 threes are 18, 1, 6 threes are 18 plus 1, 19, 1, 6 ones are 6 plus 1 is 7. Cross. Now multiply by 0 there. 0 ones are 0, 0 threes are 0, 0 threes are 0, 0 ones are 0. Again double cross. Now cross. Now multiply by 4. So it is 4 ones are 4, 4 threes are 12, 2, 1, 4 threes are 12 plus 1 is 13, 1, 4 ones are 4 plus 1 is 5. Right? So it is 6. It is 6. Then what? 8. Right? 9 plus 4, 13. 1, 8 plus 2 is 10. 0, then 1. 3 plus 1 is 4, then 5. Okay? So V is equal to, so here V is equal to, how much is it? 5,40386 divided by 1000. Is it clear to all of you? So now you have to divide it by 1000. Okay? So V is equal to, you have to write it in terms of decimal. So 1000 ले यो 5,40386 लाई डिवाइड गर्नु एकदमै सजिलो छ. त कसरी सजिलो छ भन्दाखेरि, so after this one how many zeros are there? 3 zeros. त माथिपटि हामी तीनटा फिगर गरेर डेसिमल लाउँछ. That is लास्ट बाट 6, 8 र 3 को अगाडि हामी के लाउँछौ? डेसिमल पॉइंट लाउँछौ अब. त 1000 डिवाइड गर्दा कति भयो? V is equal to 540.386. त यो चाहिँ भयो production of feces after 3 years. So this is the answer. Okay? So what is the production of feces after 3 years? It is 540.386. Therefore, production of feces after 3 years is equal to 540.386 quintals. So this is the final answer. So you can copy it. Now we'll do the next question, right? So now we are doing question number 7. The question number 7 is that the height of a tree increases at the rate of 20% every year. प्रत्येक वर्ष ट्री को ऊंचाई, एउटा रुखको ऊंचाई, the height of a tree increases at the rate of 20% every year. प्रत्येक वर्ष 20% चाहिँ कुनै एउटा ट्री को हाइट चाहिँ बढ्दै जान्छ. कति पर्सेन्टले? 20% ले बढ्दै जान्छ. ठीक छ? If the present height of the tree is 28.8 meter, let us calculate the height of the tree 2 years before. यदि अहिले हालैको त्यो रुखको उचाइ चाहिँ 28.8 meter छ भने, you have to find out the height of the tree before 2 years. You have to find out the height of the tree 2 years before. Is that clear? The height of a tree increases at the rate of 20% every year. प्रत्येक वर्ष कति पर्सेन्टेज बढ्दै जान्छ हाइट अफ अ ट्री 20% बढ्दै जान्छ ठीक छ यदि अहिलेको हाइट यदि रुखको अहिलेको हाइट वर्तमान हाइट चाहिँ 28.8 मिटर छ भने you have to find out the height of the tree 2 years before त 2 वर्ष अगाडि चाहिँ त्यो रुखको हाइट चाहिँ कति थियो त्यो चाहिँ तिमीले निकाल्नु पर्छ बुझ्यौ द प्रेजेन्ट इयर त तिमीले बिफोर को निकाल्नु पर्छ अगाडिको निकाल्नु पर्छ अगाडि भनेपछि हामीले इनिशियल निकाल्नु पर्यो इनिशियल भ्यालु बिफोर भनेपछि हामी के निकाल्नु पर्यो इनिशियल भ्यालु निकाल्नु पर्यो दैट इज v0 is equal to question mark that is you have to find out the height of the tree 2 years before तो 2 वर्ष अगाडिको निकाल्नु हो भने चाहिँ you have to find out v0 that is the initial value of the height of the tree okay that is v0 is equal to question mark now v is equal to that is अहिले हालैको भन्दा पनि 2 वर्ष पछाडी भन्दा यो प्रेजेन्ट हाइट तो प्रेजेन्ट हाइट चाहिँ के हो v that is the final value of the height of the tree is what 28.8 meter right so what is the value for n how many years before 2 years that is n is equal to 2 years what is the rate of increase of height every year it is 20% that is r is equal to 20% is that clear to all of you so these are the values given in the question so we will write down the formula now यहाँ चाहिँ के हुँदैछ बढ्दै जाँदैछ ट्री को हाइट चाहिँ बढ्दै जाँदैछ एभ्री इयर दैट मीन्स प्लस साइन सो we know that what is our formula v is equal to v0 within bracket 1 plus r upon 100 whole to the power n this is the formula right so now what is the value for v here 28.8 or 28.8 is equal to we don't know v0 within bracket 1 plus what is r here r is 20% that is 20 by 100 whole to the power what before 2 years that means 2 is that clear so 21 are 20 25 is 100 or 28.8 is equal to v0 within bracket now we can simplify it 5 ones are 5 plus 1 that is 6 by 5 whole square right so now let us simplify it or 28.8 is equal to v0 into what is 6 by 5 whole square this square is for both numerator as well as denominator what is 6 square it is 36 divided by what is 5 whole square it is 25 right so now below 28.8 there is 1 now you can do cross multiplication this is an equation you have to solve it okay or v0 into 36 is equal to 28.8 into 25 right or what is the value for v0 28.8 into 25 divided by since this is multiplication sign when this 36 goes to the right hand side it goes to the denominator divided by 36 right so कतिले जान्छ 36 and 28.8 6 ले हैन 6 6 are 36 right 6 ले लाई कति times 6 4s are 24 what is the remainder 4 point now what do you write 6 4s are 24 now this is 48 you write down point so remainder is for 48 6 8s are 48 right फेरि 6 ले cancel हुन्छ हैन so let us write down it again 4.8 into 25 divided by 6 6 ले फेरि cancel हुन्छ 6 ones are 6 0.68 are 48 right so now our v0 is equal to 0.8 into 25 it is 0.8 into 25 let us multiply them So now you can multiply here 0.8 into 25, or V0 is equal to multiply by 8 here, 8 5s are 40, 0, 4, 8 2s are 16 plus 4 is 20, that is 25 8s are 200. But in this case, after decimal point, only one figure is here, so you have to write down decimal point before one figure. So यो एउटा फिगर अगाडि चाहिँ हामी के लाउँछौं, डेसिमल पोइन्ट ल्याउँछौं, ठीक छ। त यहाँ पोइन्ट को पछाडि एउटा फिगर छ भने यहाँ एउटा जिरो को अगाडि हामी के लाउँछौं, डेसिमल पोइन्ट लाउँछौं। त यो जिरो के भयो, क्यान्सल भयो। That means V0 is equal to, this is 20. You have understood? You know how to multiply it, isn't it? First of all, 8 into 25 is 200, right? 8 5s are 40, 0, 4 rayo, 8 2s are 16 plus 4 is 20, that means 200. So after decimal point, there is one figure here. Okay, point को पछाडि एउटै फिगर छ भने यहाँ पनि हामी एउटा जिरो अगाडि नै डेसिमल लाउँछौं। यदि यहाँ point को पछाडि दुईटा फिगर छ भने दुईटा जिरो अगाडि डेसिमल आउँथ्यो, तर यहाँ एउटै फिगर मात्रै भएको कारणले गर्दा चाहिँ एउटा जिरो अगाडि चाहिँ डेसिमल, बुझ्यो? त डेसिमल को पछाडिको जिरो चाहिँ के हुन्छ, क्यान्सल भइहाल्छ। So V0 is equal to 20. So what was the height of the tree before 2 years? It is 20 meters. So therefore, height of the tree before how many years? Before 2 years. Before 2 years is equal to 20 meters. So this is the answer. Height of the tree before 2 years is equal to 20 meters. So is that clear to all of you? So I think you have understood it. So we'll do the next question now. So now we will do question number 8. 3 years before from today, a family had planned to reduce the expenditure of electric bill by 5% in comparison to his previous year. तो यहाँ चाहिँ के भन्दैछ भन्दाखेरि आज भन्दा 3 वर्ष अगाडि कुनै एउटा परिवारले, कुनै एउटा फ्यामिलीले चाहिँ के प्लान गरेछ भन्दाखेरि उनीहरुको जुन चाहिँ इलेक्ट्रिक बिल थियो एकदमै ज्यादा हुन्थ्यो थियो। त उनीहरुले चाहिँ के प्लान गरेछ, अब चाहिँ हामी इलेक्ट्रिक बिलको खर्च चाहिँ कम्ती गर्नुपर्छ भन्ने सोचेछ। त प्रत्येक इयर कतिले चाहिँ कम्ती गर्नुपर्छ भनेर सोचेछ उनीहरुले 5% इन कम्पेरिजन टु इट्स प्रिभियस इयर। ओके, त यहाँ चाहिँ उनीहरुले इलेक्ट्रिक जुन चाहिँ त्यो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल छ त्यो चाहिँ उनीहरुले प्रत्येक वर्ष चाहिँ कति रेटले चाहिँ डिक्रिज गरेछ, 5% ले चाहिँ घटाएछ। बुझ्नु छैन? So now 3 years before that family had to spend rupees 4,000 in a year for the electric bill. त 3 वर्ष अगाडि चाहिँ उनीहरुको इलेक्ट्रिक बिलमा चाहिँ कति खर्च हुँदै थियो, रुपीस 4,000 हुँदै थियो। So now let us write by calculating how much amount will the family have to spend to pay the electric bill in the present year. त अहिलेको हालैको वर्षमा चाहिँ उनीहरुले त्यो इलेक्ट्रिक बिलको लागि कति खर्च गर्नु पर्दैछ त्यो चाहिँ निकाल्नु पर्छ। ठीक छ? त यहाँ के भन्दैछ, 3 years before from today, a family had planned to decrease the electricity bill by 5% every year in comparison to the previous year. हैन? उनीहरुले चाहिँ के सोचेछ भन्दाखेरि प्रत्येक वर्ष चाहिँ हामीले चाहिँ यो इलेक्ट्रिसिटीको बिल चाहिँ प्रत्येक वर्ष चाहिँ हामीले 5% डिक्रिज गर्नुपर्छ भन्ने सोचेछ। त उनीहरुले चाहिँ के देख्यो, 3 वर्ष अगाडि, that is before 3 years, they had to pay a sum of money rupees 4,000 for electricity bill. त उनीहरुले के देख्यो, 3 वर्ष अगाडि चाहिँ उनीहरुले रुपीस 4,000 चाहिँ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिलको लागि तिर्दै थियो। त भनेपछि उनीहरुले अब प्रेजेन्ट इयरमा, अब उनीहरुको प्रेजेन्ट इयरमा चाहिँ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल चाहिँ कति हुन्छ त? सो हाउ मच money is to be paid present year, how much electricity bill is to be paid in the present year, you have to find it. बुझ्यो तिमीले यो? त फेरि पनि म बुझाउने चेष्टा गर्दै छु, फेरि पनि राम्रोसँग सुन्ने। कुनै एउटा फ्यामिली चाहिँ 3 वर्ष अगाडि चाहिँ के सोचेछ, अब चाहिँ हामीले चाहिँ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल चाहिँ प्रत्येक वर्ष घटाउनु पर्छ भन्ने सोचेछ। त कति पर्सेन्टले चाहिँ घटाउनु पर्छ भनेर सोचेछ? 5% हैन, 5%। त तिनीहरूले 3 वर्ष अगाडि चाहिँ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल कति दिँदै थियो? 4000 दिँदै थियो हैन। त अब उनीहरूले हालैको वर्षमा चाहिँ उनीहरूले इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिलको लागि कति खर्च गर्नुपर्छ त, यो चाहिँ निकाल्नु पर्छ। So I think the question is clear, right? So let us write down what is the rate of decrease per year in the electricity bill. It is 5%. It is 5%, right? So now, before 3 years, 3 वर्ष अगाडि चाहिँ उनीहरूले इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिलको लागि कति तिर्दै थियो? रुपीस 4000. That is your initial value. V0 is equal to rupees what? 4000. हैन? 3 वर्ष अगाडि चाहिँ उनीहरूले कति तिर्दै थियो? रुपीस 4000 तिर्दै थियो। बुझ्यो? अब 3 वर्ष पछाडिको निकाल्नु पर्यो। नाउ 3 वर्ष पछाडि चाहिँ उनीहरूले कति तिर्नु पर्छ त? That is n is equal to 3 years. Right? त 3 वर्ष पछाडि भन्नाले हामीले फाइनल भ्यालु त इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल चाहिँ उनीहरूले 3 वर्ष पछाडि कति तिर्नु पर्छ त? That is the value for V. So V is equal to question mark. ठीक छ? यहाँ के हुँदैछ? रेट अफ डिक्रिज हुँदैछ कि रेट अफ इन्क्रिज हुँदैछ? रेट अफ डिक्रिज हुँदैछ। त रेट अफ डिक्रिज हुँदैछ भने चाहिँ हामीले त्यो फर्मुलामा माइनस साइन लगाउनु पर्यो। कुन चाहिँ फर्मुलामा? V is equal to V0 within bracket 1 minus R upon 100 whole to the power n. Is that clear? So right now we know that V is equal to V0 within bracket 1 minus R upon 100 whole to the power n. Right? Now let us put the values now. Therefore V is equal to, what is V0? 4000. It is 4000, right? Within bracket 1 minus, what is R? 5%, 5 divided by 100 whole to the power what? Whole to the power 3. Is that clear now? Now let us simplify it. So therefore V is equal to, it is 4000 and within bracket you can cancel here. 5 ones are 5, 5 ones are 5, 5 20s are 100, isn't it? 5 2s are 10, 0. Now it is 21s are 20, 21s are 20, isn't it? And 21s are 20, minus 1 is 19. 19 by 20, this is whole cube, right? So what is 19 by 20 whole cube? It is 19 by 20 is multiplied thrice, right? Or V is equal to 4000 into 19 by 20 into 19 by 20 into 19 by 20, right? So 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 gets cancels. That means 3 zeros are cancelled here. So 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, again 2 1s are 2, this is 2 1s are 2. Or V is equal to, this is 19 multiplied by 19 multiplied by 19 whole divided by 2. So let us simplify it once again. फेरि हामी यो simplify गरौँ. 19 into 19. First of all, you multiply 19 by 19. Okay? So 9 9s are 81, 1, 8. 9 1s are 9 plus 8. 9 plus 8 is 17. Right? Cross 1 9s are 9, 1 1s are 1. That means 1. 9 plus 7 is 16. 6 1 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. That is it is 361. 361 into 19 divided by 2. Again this 361 is multiplied by 19, right? Multiplied by 19 here again. So 9 1s are 9, 9 6 are 54, 5, 9 3s are 27 plus 5 is 32. Cross 1 1s are 1, 1 6 are 6, 1 3s are 3. Add them 9, 5, 8, 6. Let us check it once again, right? 9 1s are 9, 9 6 are 54, 4, 5, 9 3s are 27 plus 5, it is 32. Now 1 crosses there. Now multiply by 1, 1 1s are 1, 1 6 are 6, 1 3s are 3. So add them 9, 4 plus 1 5, 6 plus 2 is 8, 3 plus 3 is 6. That is 6859. Or V is equal to, this is 6859 divided by 2. So 6859 divided by 2. So let us divide 6859 by 2. So 2 ले हामी केलाई divide गर्छौं 6859 लाई. So it is 2 3s are 6 cross 8, 2 4s are 8 cross 5, 2 2s are 4, 1 9. That comes 2 9s are 18. 9 minus 8 is 1. Then write down decimal point. Then 0. You can add 0 there. Now it is 2 5s are 10. 2 5s are 10. It is cross. So after decimal point, you can write down two figures here. 0.5, you can add 0 here. Okay. So this is the case of this thing. I think it's the bill, isn't it? That is just like a price. So it is rupees. So that's why you have to add 0 after 5. That is 50 paise. So point ko pachadi yaha एउटै figures मात्रै छ भने तिमीले लास्टमा के थप्छौ 0, because it is the case of a price, it is the case of a money. That's why it is 50 paise. So you have to add 0 if there is only one figure after decimal point. Okay. So what is the value for V here? That is V is equal to 3429.50. Okay. So what is the electricity bill in the present year? It is rupees 3429 and 50 paise. That means rupees 3429 and 50 paise. Okay. Therefore, electricity bill in the present year, is equal to rupees what? 3429.50. So this is the answer. So what is the answer here? Electricity bill in the present year is equal to rupees 3429 and 50 paise. So is that clear to all of you? त आज हामीले जति पनि गर्यौं तिमीले सबै रिभिजन गर्नु. यही नै तिमीको होमवर्कै रिभिजन हो. ठीक छ? राम्रोसँग परफेक्ट हुनु. क्वेशन तिमीले राम्रोसँग पढेर राम्रोसँग बुझ्यो भने प्रब्लम एकदमै सजिलो छ. You can do it yourself also. Okay? So this much is for today. So we'll do more problems in the next class. Okay? So thank you.